Hello everyone and welcome to the Kukuli Bushcraft channel. Okay, here in the north of Finland, this time of year it's very dark, very cold outside, so I'm going to do a couple of knife videos indoors. You know, it's nice as if you can see what I'm trying to film, and also it canes the batteries out there. I've got a really interesting knife to show you today. This is the Taittopuukko. Okay, so got to be careful. Yeah, it's basically a Finnish balisong knife, and Taittopuukko also have been making something a little bit similar to this, but this design was originally made by Hackman of Finland. They started production, I believe, in 1959. This knife was issued to CIA agents in Vietnam, and yeah, there's quite a bit of history behind it. Hackman was bought out by Fiskars. They stopped production in 1981. So yeah, doesn't it look new and shiny? That's because it is. There's a lady, I believe it's a lady, in further south in Finland who has been producing these with the same machinery, the same moulds that came from Fiskars and Hackman since 2013. So it's essentially the same knife. So the steel is, it says on the website, equivalent of 12C27. So it's a kind of steel you'd expect from a Finnish or maybe a Swedish manufacturer of this price point, which is €35. Razor sharp, Scandi grind with a slight micro bevel on there, as you can see there. Fit and finish, well, those pins not really very flush, but yeah, I'm not going to complain too much. So you've got this clip here. So I've not had very much practice at opening this. I've not managed to cut myself yet. So like I said, the Hackman version was used by CIA operatives and was issued to them along with their survival kits. It's marketed as, or was marketed as, a hiking camping knife. So you can see stamped into the handle, Sodakoski, Finland. So the original Hackman version would say Hackman on one side, but this just has the same on both sides. Hackman, oh, there were some produced with Fiskars marked on them, but they're very rare, I believe. So I think this thing really quite an interesting knife with quite a lot of history to it, and it's quite fun to play with as well. I've never had a butterfly knife. Oh. I'm not even sure if they're legal where I'm from. But yeah, knife with a bit of a story. Okay, well, I think it's really cool that there's a small business somewhere that's still producing these things. And yeah, they're quite fun to play with. So I've not used it very much, barely at all, really. I've bought it more as kind of a novelty thing, and I like to I like to have lots of Finnish knives. There are some people who say that this was designed by Tapio Verkala. I'm not sure as if that's, and I'm not sure if that's true. It could well be. But yeah, Tapio Verkala. This is one that he designed. He was very famous, very prolific designer in Finland in the mid 20th century. Everything from stamps to furniture. Yeah, this is also made by Hackman. I've got a review of this knife. It's really quite a pretty knife. This one's had a bit of a hard life, but you know, it's really old too. Whereas this is new and shiny and cheaper from what I've seen than the old Hackman ones. If anyone's interested, the Taittopuukko org is where you buy these from. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, I think they're quite cool. I mean, they really feel quite sturdy. I do have a chisel that has a similar mechanism, and that's not particularly strong, if I'm to be honest. You know, you don't want to be tapping it too hard with the mallet. So I wouldn't try prying or battening with this, but you know, for making a few feather sticks and you know, doing a bit of cooking, a bit of game prep, things like that, absolutely fine. And it's really quite light. You really don't notice it in your pocket. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe please if you haven't done already, and I'll see you all again soon for another Googly Bushcraft video. Bye for now.